What's going on, BOFers? Peter Verra back at it with a toy review. Today we're looking at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Nightwing and Red Hood 2-pack. As you can see, we have the Red Nightwing variant and the Red Hood as well. Really cool looking display box. Really digging this. These McFarlane toys have really been something special, I think. Haven't been digging all of them. Really leaning heavily towards the death metal line, but this is definitely something I wanted to pick up as I don't really have a Red Hood figure. Hit up 4 targets, so this is a hot commodity. This just came out on the 10th of January, so this is a pretty big deal. But we got the window box in the front, we've got Nightwing and Red Hood on the side, we got a window on the top, we have Nightwing and Red Hood here with a little window. On the back we can see we have an image of Nightwing, which is supposed to be Nightwing from the New 52 reboot. But the costumes are different. We all know this is a repaint of the Rebirth Nightwing, as well as the Red Hood is from Deathstroke 15, which is the Rebirth Deathstroke that came from Priest Run. So this is really cool stuff. You can see the other figures that are in this line. Cool stuff. Lots of death metal, really heavy in the death metal. And here we go again, the Mumbo Jumbo. If you want to read that, pause that. But really looking forward to this stuff. As I said, this is a cool looking 2-pack. This is the hot commodity just released. So we're gonna crack this bad boy open and we're gonna take a look at what's inside. All right, first things first, let's just check out some accessories. Nightwing, of course, comes with his 2 skirmish sticks. And as you can see here, it's pretty just simple. It's black plastic. They do come a little warped because of the packaging, so hair dryer and some water will fix that real quickly. So just be patient. But yeah, you can kind of bend this. A little bit of a bummer that there's no kind of red or blue. Sometimes it has nice and Nightwing just comes with a red or blue highlight. It just would have been nice to add that. You know, it's usually red or blue depending on what suit, but they're both the same thing. Just kind of simple. You can see right there the little grooves. Nothing really much else to add. So what are these little things? These Red Hood pistols are pretty cool. You got a little bat insignia. I wish there was a little, you know, I like the metal look to it. The silver, I just wish there was some black wash work in there somewhere, just kind of maybe trigger, a hammer or something like that. But it's a good looking gun, not gonna lie. Both of them are really good looking. I mean, they're the same pistol, but just wish there was just a little bit more detail. But you know what, like, they're still really good looking, really good sculpts. And let's see here, let's just break the Red Hood out really quickly. And he's got a little trigger finger in here, so guy in here, you know, and it fits really tightly in his hand. That's not going anywhere, you know. So, and they fit pretty well into the holsters. Again, that's really snug. That thing's not going anywhere. Like, I have to tap it out. See, it's secure in there. So, and then for Nightwing, he's got, I don't know which side, I just want to put it groove side up, right? Try to get it in there. But, yeah, and he holds them pretty well. And on his back, he's got these little hooks, which are cool. And they're right down there. So, that's a bonus. And, like, yeah, I'm shaking the hell out of them. Nothing. They don't even move, so that's pretty good. Well done, Todd. All right, out of the package, here he is, Red Hood, our first look at Chrome Dome here, and I gotta say it's really cool how the light reflects off of his helmet. I'm really impressed with just how the way this figure looks. I mean, it's kind of simple in a way. You just have the red helmet, the red bat, and a little bit of silver on the belt, but he's pretty black through and through. You know, you don't see too much craziness in there, but he's really detailed, lots of wrinkles, lots of cool little like piping around here. You know, got knee pads, his boots, have little shin guards, little steel toe action looks like. But really cool, like the wrinkles in the jacket, just the detail of the leather, the collar. It could be, you know, like everything else, like you do want some wash in there, but it's not bad. You know, if you open up the jacket a little bit, if you can see in there, that is brown. So it's like, while the jacket is like its own piece, and I think you could remove it if you want, he's still going to have these brown sleeves. So it won't look any better, it'll actually look worse, but I think he's dope. Like, I wouldn't mind, you know, I'm just leaving the jacket as is. This is really cool as is. Like, it's awesome. But let's take a look at articulation. The head, full rotation here. Nice. Looks that far down. Watch out for the collar. Okay, and he doesn't really look that up too much. He kind of gets eye level, you know. But it's all right. He doesn't do much flying, so. But we have a diaphragm joint here, which you can move and rotate around. Then we have this hip joint, or waist joint actually, and that's cool. And that goes all the way around too, so that's nice. The arms, full rotation, both arms. There is a butterfly joint here, but you can't see it because of the jacket. Double jointed elbows, so he gets really close up there. If you want, you can give him a little collar pop. Not bad, because we all know Jason Todd's got some swag. Let's see what else. Let's see. He doesn't really have much crunch, which is kind of a bummer. But, you know, it is what it is. Kicks. Forward kick, not that bad. Could be a little higher. Back kick, he's got this little butt thing going on here. This little like butt, I don't want to call it a butt crack, but he's got this little like butt plate, which prevents him from doing it all the way back. But double jointed knees, you know. We got this nice little, it's not, I don't want to call it ankle pivot, but it's like ankle rotation. Then we have the toe joint, which is cool. I love that. That's awesome. And that snaps in there pretty well overall. But you know, this is just a dope looking guy. You know, I'm really like impressed with, you know, the red of the bat goes all the way through. So like he's just, it's painted, it's raised, it looks dope, and just the body armor is really cool. It's simple but classy, and like it's like vintage to me. I forget who made it, but there was another Red Hood figure where he had blades on his arms, and I was like, I'm not getting that. And there was another one where he had like these silver shin guards, and I wasn't feeling that. But this is like how I envision the Red Hood. Probably for me personally, sleeves down, but I don't mind him with the sleeves up. It's cool. Looks very biker gang. But I think this is a dope looking Red Hood figure. I'm really pumped to add this to my collection. Really just impressed overall with how it looks. Articulation's cool, simple paint. They nailed the helmet. I mean, the whites of those eyes, that's awesome right there. I would be, and neither the single and this one, because this is the same one from the single pack, didn't come with an alternate head. Would have been cool if it did. That would have been dope, because Jason does take his helmet off a lot. This is a cool figure. Just really feeling everything about it. Well done, Todd. Here he is, the original Boy Wonder, Master Dick himself, the Flying Grayson. This is just the Rebirth Nightwing suit, just painted red to look like the new 52. And this is a cool variant. Like, this is what McFarlane Toys has been doing. And I think this is where they excel at, is the variant form of their figures. This is probably my second favorite variant, right behind the classic blue and gray Neil Adams look to that Batman the Animated Series figure. I mean, that was awesome with the yellow oval and everything, and everyone knows I love the yellow oval, so that was cool. That's definitely my favorite. But this one's pretty dope. I gotta admit, like, I'm really feeling it. Again, like, same thing with the Red Hood. It's simple, it's classy, it's straight to the point. It's Dick Grayson. I love it. The boots, got the straps on the boots. Wasn't a big fan of that when they added it, but it's like, it doesn't bother me. We have our red bird here. It's raised. I don't want to call it engraved, but it's painted, and you know, right here, and the whole logo is like that. And then we have these cool clasps on the back for these skirmish sticks, and those are just painted as well. That's cool. And if you look really closely, I hope the light gets it, there is blue in the hair, which is cool because it's like comic book, you know, like Superman, Batman, Bruce Wayne, like all those guys, Robin, like their hair is always like highlighted blue, and that's cool. And here, like the Rebirth Nightwing, the mask is blue. This one's black with some red eyes, so that's a cool little feature. I don't ever remember a new 52 if Nightwing ever had red eyes, but I'm digging that. That's a cool little add-on. Cool little stuff here. We've got a little belt buckle here on the wrist. Not bad. Not too much detail other than the suit, really. Got some line work here. Details. But no, he's a badass looking dude. This is like, I'm a sucker for Red Nightwing. It just makes sense to me personally. Like, I know we all love our blue traditional Nightwing, but this is, the Red Nightwing just makes more sense. It makes it feel more in tone with Robin. His face looks like it's got a little red on his jaw. I don't know what that is. But like I said, these were hot commodities at Target. I went to 4 Targets in 2 days, and I couldn't find any of them, so I was lucky enough. And then when I went to my local Target, they had 2 in stock, and I checked them out, and this one was the best one. But similar to the Flash, I feel like the packaging warps it a little bit. I don't know if that leg's supposed to curve like that, so I might have to take a hair dryer, hit it with some cold water, try to shape it myself. But let's see here. Let's go to articulation. Head, full rotation. Okay, let's see here. He doesn't really look up, looks down a little bit. Got the butterfly joints here on the arms, so they added some, not too much movement, to be honest with you. Almost seems like a waste, but arm full rotation. We have some bicep swivel here, so that's cool. Double jointed elbows, which is good for Dick Grayson because he's always getting those flying poses. It's a little tough. Don't want to break it. Let's check it on the other arm. A little tough. Might have to take a hair dryer to that, but it's there. Ball joint wrists are nice. It feels very Mafex, actually, these wrists. Up and down, rotation, not bad. Again, like Red Hood, diaphragm joint. Don't really know how much it actually adds to the figure, though, because the crunches aren't really that impressive. Doesn't go all the way back. A decent amount back, actually, which is cool for some aerial stuff for Dick Grayson. Not bad. Let's check it out. Kicks. This seems to be the problem with some of these McFarlane figures, and the Flash suffered from that as well, is like this hip area here. Like it can warp, and you can see it when you move the figure. I'm trying to get in the light, but you can see there's this piece. It's very pliable. So, and the Flash figure's in a running pose, so like it warped at the hip. That's why I haven't bought that figure. So I could see a little bit of that in this. Like if he's doing something that'll stay like that. You see that little fold in there, that crease. So that's interesting. But there, got the double jointed knees, so the legs all the way back. It's nice. Again, no ankle pivot, but it does have rotation and it does go forward and back, so that's not bad. And again, we got a little bit of a, oh, we do, okay, it's better than I thought. Got the toe joint, which is nice. These boots look a little funky, right? It kind of looks, they kind of look a little melted. If I could try to get the light in there, if the light will work for me. Looks interesting. They're not the prettiest looking boots in the world, to be honest with you. They tried to mimic, like, I got all that, like, Timberland look, but that was interesting. And the clasp in the back, we can put these skirmish sticks on there. There. Like that. So that's not bad. And he looks cool. It's a good, I really love the fact that they added the blue in the hair. I saw that in store and I was like, wow, that's kind of impressive. I don't think I've ever seen a figure with the comic book accurate hair like that. That's cool. I'm not a huge fan of this pliable, like, crotch area. It's weird. You know, leg doesn't go that far back. He's got a worse butt plate than Todd. But, overall, it is a nice looking figure. It's one of the, I have the Greg Capullo series of New 52 figures, and that one's a dope one. This articulation is better. Then there's the other one, that other Nightwing figure with he's got the clasps on the thighs. That's probably my least favorite, but this is cool. These things are all in storage, or else I compare them, but this one's not bad. He's a good looking figure. He does. I'll say, like, I really dig these McFarlane sculpts. I wish they would get this, like, hip area straightened out, though. That's my only negative. And you can get him pretty far in there. Like, he's got some good articulation. You can put him in the back and he can reach back for his skirmish stick and you can get him some really cool dynamic poses, you know. I wish I had my fly stand out right now. I have to go dig that out, but, I'm digging this. I'm digging this figure. It's nice. It's actually really cool. I'm actually, to be honest with you, I bought this 2-pack for the Nightwing, but I think the Red Hood figure is probably my favorite figure out of the two, to be honest. If we can get these two Robins next to each other. Yeah, I mean, they are good looking figures and they look great together. But I really think I'm putting this Red Hood figure on display. If you would just stand up for me, that'd be great. Jason, you want to help me out here, bro? Yeah. No, these are cool. $40 at Target. So basically, you're paying regular price for 2 figures in a 2-pack. If you haven't already bought the Red Hood, this is the way to get the Red Hood, in my opinion. Just for the sole fact that you get the cool variant Nightwing with it. The blue Nightwing's the same. It's the same exact figure. It's just repainted red, but the blue one's just as cool as this one, I imagine. I haven't reviewed it. Bit of a slacker. That's my fault. So Jed will take that out on me, but you know, it's cool. If you're going to get the Red Hood, I suggest you spend the extra $20 to get the red variant Nightwing. It seems to be the cooler variant, and they just, you know, they're just solid figures. I'm really happy with McFarlane, like I said earlier. Lean heavy towards the death metal stuff, but you know, he's going to be cranking out figures that I really want in a while. So like this is a cool little thing. I'm very pleased with these two figures.